All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, that was a dope interview. I would have kept him on a little longer, but it's fight week for him, right? I felt like I nailed out my speaking points, and I just felt like it was people in there, but you guys wasn't asking no questions, and I felt like I got off my speaking points as far as you know, the things that I want to talk about. So I just, I didn't feel like staying on. And like I said, it's his fight week. It's Tuesday. He is out there on the East Coast. I mean the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. I say he's out there on the East Coast. He's on the West Coast. They're fighting in Fresno. Big card, the zone back to back, Golden Boy cards. So I just wanted to get him in and out. But man, he dropped some fire. He dropped some fire, man. Um, Throw my hat to the back, you know. But I got some topics I want to talk about tonight, right? Well, one topic in particular, right? Because it's gonna go with um something that I was talking about as the media marketing agent, and I'm gonna go over here to Twitter because I've been paying attention. Y'all been taking notes, right? A lot of um my format, I'm starting to see other content creators run with it, right? It is what it is, but start running with what I've been doing these last 3 days. You see how I've been back to back to back to back to back, man. Trifecta. But I'm gonna go over here to Twitter tonight. Um, Excuse me. I put a dab of sunny delight in my water. That's coconut water. Damn. Tevin Former might be on that card in July. Let me see what he says, right? Can y'all see y'all see the Twitter? I'm up on Twitter. We see what Tev said? Let me know. I'm up on Twitter. Can y'all hear me? Let me see. We see what Tev said? Yeah, y'all can hear me loud and clear. All right. All right. So that is Tevin Farmer. Tev says, see y'all in July. That's the Boots Ennis card. And the Boots Ennis is one of my theses tonight. He's my thesis tonight, right? Man, yeah, these guys are out of control. The Devin Haney groupies. But I gotta have a little fun tonight, man. But not fun like these other guys, right? I'm gonna have sauce fun, right? Shout out to my guy right here. And Bill, they're looking for you. We're gonna start right off with that. Bill, they're looking for you. You called me out. But look, guys are calling you out. They're looking for
Man,
you.
I'm kind of concerned. I think Bill Haney went missing. Can somebody? Hey, man, I'm kind of concerned. I I think Bill Haney went missing. Can somebody? Hey, man,
Yeah. Bill said brothers in the community. There's a brother from the community. People from the community are looking for you, man. You know? A lot of people lost a lot of money in the community betting on you, man. But you want to talk about sauce. But let's get to the goods right here. All right. You guys can check this article out for yourself. It's on ESPN, but as you see right here, um, Jake Donovan from Ring Magazine, formerly of the boxing scene, I think he was, but now he's with Ring Magazine, right? So check this out, right? Um, Pay attention to what I'm giving you right now. This is the news, but this is the media marketing agent management consultant talk right here. So you see, as soon as Boots got with Matchroom in the zone, remember all the other times he was going to purse bid for the fight with this guy, and it was always getting canceled. The moment he gets with a major promotion company, because remember, he wasn't really with the PBC. He was, whatever. Yeah, I don't like to talk about they shit because a lot of you guys on here, it's not for nothing. I'm humble, but I've been over you guys' frequency, right? But he signed now with Matchroom, and when I did my live on that, I talked about this, right? But so Jake Donovan reported this, that Matchroom outbid TGB Promotions, which is the PBC promotion company, Tom Goose and Brown, by nearly double, right? To secure the rights to this fight. So that tells you, and we're going to go up here now, they put 3.9 million, basically 3.9 million. That's what this is. So we just round that off to 4 million. Pay attention to what I'm giving you. 4 million, double 4 million is what, 2 million. So the PBC only put up $2 million for this fight. Thus, back to the breakdown for you guys now. You guys love to act like the PBC is the hitters and all the money's over there. They only put $2 million up for this fight. Bruce Ennis is about to make $3.3 million, more than what the PBC was willing to put up for the entire fight. Let that soak in real quick, man, before I move on. I want that to soak in because a lot of times when I come on here and I'm speaking boxing with people, like a lot of you guys, you know why you guys are in the position you are in when it comes to talking boxing, and somebody like myself you overlook because the shit that you're entertained with in boxing is so remedial and low frequency that when somebody like me, I break this shit down to you. I broke this down to you months ago. Now you see Boots is signed. Remember, I was giving you guys this. Like, yo, I gave it to them. And that's why I am blessed. That's why you see me getting interviews right now like Jojo Diaz. You see that interview I just had? And that conversation that me and Jojo Diaz just had and I just shared with y'all? That's because people are really recognizing my work now. That's 3 interviews back to back to back to back I just did. That's because people are recognizing my work. But I broke this down to y'all months ago. Like, yo, why are you sitting around over there when there's money out here to be made? And look at it right here. Look, look. There's money out here to be made. Now, I didn't give away my title tonight. I didn't give away my topic because I wanted everybody to continue to keep talking about Dev and Ryan. That's cool. But talk about the moves that are being made right now. Right? You guys, especially you pro PBC guys, the PBC is weak. I've been told y'all that. It's evident right now. They put up $2 million for this fight. Bruce Ennis is going to make over $3 million. He's making more money than the PBC was willing to put up for the fight. Did y'all catch that? Let that soak in real quick. Let that soak in while I check out some of my comments real quick, man. Let that soak in. Then I'm going to break some more shit down, man. Shout out to WCS. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donation, WCS. Also, you too, Chris. Thank you for the donation. The Cash App, I got it. Appreciate you. Thank you, though, man. I wanted you guys to ask some questions, man. We was on for a half hour. I didn't want to keep him on. It's his fight week, man. I was just happy that he did it. He was like, we could do it today or tomorrow. I was like, I'll do it tonight. Shout out to Joseph Diaz, man. I'm rooting for him this weekend, man. Good guy, man. He been through a lot. Positive brother though, man. Positive guy, man. And I think that's what I'm about now. Like, I have a lot of fighters' numbers and things like that. I'm not reaching out to guys no more, man. I'm fucking with the fighters that I know want to fuck with me. They respect what I do as far as the media marketing agent. And that's who I'm dealing with now. Like, I know a lot of these guys on this internet, they lost. And they've been lost because they look at the wrong thing. They look at the wrong thing. Like, I'm not buying views. I don't need to buy views. The reason why I don't need to buy views and subs is the guys that do that try to run with my content and don't acknowledge me. And I know another reason why I don't have to do that, when you have a big time manager and promoter screaming my name, right? But they're looking for you. The community is looking for you, but you said my name. So that should just let you know what my voice really entails. The shit that I'm speaking on really has substance to it. But back to Boots Ennis. Did that soak in with y'all yet? What I just broke down? The PBC wanted to put up $2 million. He's about to make $3.3 million. Now, this is not even pocket watching. This is just breaking the numbers down to you. More than double. Matchroom put up 3.9 for the fight. The PBC put up $2 million. That's why Boots Ennis was over there fighting for $2.25, $275. Not even $500,000. He's about to make $3.3 million fighting at home in Philadelphia. And Crowley's about to make $585. He probably was only about to get maybe 100,000 over there, man. So shout out to these guys, man. And shout out to Jake Donovan for reporting that earlier. See, I retweeted it. But Eddie Hearns already told you it was going down, man. He told y'all at the and that went over your head because all you guys that was out there loving hip hop boxing, you guys wasn't paying attention. You guys were into all kind of goofy business, man. But Eddie Hearns said this fight is going to be at the Wells Fargo Arena in Philly in July. They're not even. Normally the fights in Philly are at off of Broad Street down there, the Broad Street Bully. They at Temple University, the La Casa Center. They're taking it to the 76ers house, Wells Fargo. They're stepping it up, man. They are stepping it up, man. Shout out to them. That's a big step up. I might have to ride out for that, man. Philly's a couple of hours, especially if I got another driver with me. If I got another driver with me, I'll definitely make that trip, because sometimes it gets rough driving on your own. If you have another driver, because you might not want to drive home, maybe they could do it. You might push out, and then, sometimes you just don't want to drive. But damn, that's a good lick, man, for those guys, man. But I want to ask y'all this now, man. And feel free to share this to these PBC guys, these insiders. Why did they only put up $2 million if they got all the money? Why did they only put up $2 million? Maybe that's the reason why Boots Ennis signed and left. They don't have no money. They was only willing to put up $2 million for this fight. They probably got pressured into putting that up because they knew Matchroom was going to do what they had to do, right? But I want y'all to catch the vibes that I'm giving y'all. The writing's on the wall. Maybe the reason why the fight kept getting, because remember, prior to him signing with Matchroom, this was supposed to go to purse bid quite a few times. Granted, we could take the angle that he was in a legal situation. So that might have been jamming it up. Or maybe, just maybe, the PBC is weak, man. TGB, PBC, they weak right now, man. $2 million they put up, man. So the days of the big bag, and you get these content creators on here that don't do nothing in boxing other than be messy chicken heads, want to tell you about what's being reported. They put up $2 million, y'all. $2 million. Matchroom doubled it up, 3.9, 4 million. Mm. I was like the Jay-Z Imaginary Player. Remember that song, Imaginary Player? Remember when he comes up to him at the end? My man, the comedian, and he asks Jay, he's like, yo, what's the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6? And he said 30 to 40 grand, cocksucker, beat it. Yeah, that's what Matchroom just said to the PBC. PBC put up 2 million. Matchroom put up 3.9, $4 million. Say, yo, cocksucker, beat it. That's why Boo Sentence is over there. Hopefully Gary Antoine Russell can get over there, man. You know, hopefully he can get over it. Hopefully a lot of these guys that's over there can get to Matchroom right now. Because it's looking like Matchroom is, they're in a good position right now to feed fighters and get them dates. Whereas the PBC, and I quote, is on welfare right now. They are welfare recipients. Thank God for the good brother Terrence, and he got a fight date August 3rd because a couple PBC fighters are on that card now with the Turk. And you same Negroids, yes, Negroids, right? Wanted him to get blocked. Just imagine if he would have got blocked. Would Isit Cruz, Andy Ruiz, Abner Morez, Leo Santa Cruz, would these guys have been on that card? But you listen to this. You want to know what's really funny? Right? And you see, you guys are too caught up in the messy shit that you're not even paying attention to how weak these guys are over there. Issa Cruz just fought, right? He's getting a date again. That's why I said I hope Gary Antoine Russell can get over there with Matchroom. I really hope he can get over there with Matchroom. Because the brothers ain't eating right now with the PBC. Unless they're going to put him on a Javante Davis undercard. But it doesn't look like he's going to be on that undercard. Because, they're not eating, man. They need situations bad. Speaking of that, hold on. I forgot all about this. I got to send this email back out. Brother's going to work it out. Brother's going to work it out. Man, that was a good interview, man. I like JoJo's energy, man. JoJo was a good, honorable, religious brother. Yo, if he wins Saturday night, man, he's gonna be in the mix, man. Cause this is the guy Ryan Garcia stopped. Now Ryan Garcia is on cloud nine, running around doing a lot of things. I seen Timothy Bradley was speaking about that. That's why I wanted JoJo to talk about that as well. Did y'all catch JoJo's source on the breakdown of losing weight and all of that? Definitely check out that interview, man. I'm cooking, man. I'm cooking with the interviews. But I gotta get with this guy right here, man. Let me get with this guy right here. Diddy diddy dee. Diddy diddy dee. Diddy diddy dee. Christopher, you laughing at me, man? You laughing at me? I got another topic too, right? I just want that to soak in though. I wanted that to soak in. Look, shout out to Soul City. They shared my interview with Charles Conwell. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Man, that had look at the reaction from the Barclays crowd right there. Look at the reaction. That's me right there. Hold on, let me check on my door. Dee dee dee. Def, you want to eat? I'll feed you. You want to eat too? No. All right, y'all. I'm back. My bad. Yo, them goddamn dog food bags. That shit is a workout, yo. Heavy ass bags. He said the sauce got them killer hands. A little something, Chris, you know. A little something. A little 45 years young. You know, a little something. A little something. You know. You know, a little something, Chris. A little something. He said, sauce, you killing that shit. That's called riding the bike, man. Riding the bike. That's why, yo, Chris, man, not for nothing. That's why I be laughing at these guys, man. Yeah, these guys be talking crazy, man. I will fuck one of them up, man, in real life, man. Quick, fast, man. Quick, fast, man. I will, listen, man. In all actuality, man, these guys be talking this boxing shit, man. It's the reason why these fighters really fuck with me, cause they know, man. Warriors know each other, man. I will fuck one of these dudes up, man. You know what I'm saying? But I move peaceful, man. I move peaceful, man. But if I had to, man, listen, I can give it to them any way they want it, man. However do you want it, man? So for real. However do you want it, man? I got a dragon. I got a fire breathing dragon, and she gets down. Oh, listen, man. My hands are registered, man. They're registered. Yeah, they're registered, man. These dudes are clowns, man. For real, man. It's a lot of clowns on this internet, man, that talk this boxing shit. For real, man. But let me get over here. Yeah, man. See, right here, look. I posted this April 18th. Look, I'm gonna blow this up, man. I posted this on April 18th. April 18th. I told you. Goofy weirdo business. Goofy weirdo business, man. What are we seeing taking place right now on the YTC? Goofy weirdo business. I said this last week, man. I seen this coming. That's why I didn't want no parts of the shenanigans. And you see how I made up for it with my audience? I didn't normally, when there are fight cards in my section, I am all over them, covering it. I would have been out there, and I said I felt bad. Being that it was my birthday, I did not go to the fights. I didn't cover nothing. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make up for it. A couple of my family members fought. One fought in South Carolina, the other fought at the Barclays. I interviewed both of them, right? D'Angelo Muscle Evans, Charles Conwell got a stoppage at the Barclays Center. I interviewed him yesterday. I said, how else can I make up? Joseph Diaz is fighting Saturday night, and I followed it up and I interviewed him. And I say that to say this. Those 3 interviews right there is more content than you got from some of your favorite content creators that you come to think are valid or important, do things in boxing. These guys didn't give you none of that, and they were actually on deck. Yeah, you gotta laugh, Chris. You gotta laugh at the shenanigans, man. Straight shenanigans, man. Tank Davis is fighting in New Orleans. Did y'all catch what I just said? Does anybody want to debunk me? He's fighting in New Orleans. I sound like a YTC insider. They told us he was going to be fighting in Houston. They announced the fight officially. The fight is in Las Vegas. I hope nobody bought no tickets to go to Houston. I hope nobody bought any tickets, booked any flights, reservations for Houston. The fight is in Vegas. The fight is in Vegas. You know? But they told us, well, yeah, the insider guys told us that this fight was going to be where? In Houston. Can't make this shit up, man. Can't make this shit up at all, man. Now, my children are not here. That's why, if you notice, it's so quiet, right? The only ones are my kids. My kids that are here are the dog and the cat. And I just fed both of them, so that's why they even quiet. Because they are chowing down. That's what took me so long. I was feeding Dale. Daffy got a big bag. That shit was like a workout. Mm. Yeah, did you see that 3-pointer for the Knicks? Man, the Knicks are winning, man. That's an ill thing, right? When the Knicks be winning, man. Knicks ain't been good in years, man. The Knicks are good right now, man. They are up 2-0, I think, on Philadelphia. Here comes Daffy. Yeah, I wanna show you these chips, man. So I bought these chips for my kids, right? And they're not here. Lay's got a like a limited edition. They got the street taco flavor, inspired by the West Coast, by LA. And I got it for my kids, but they haven't been home. You know, they have not been here to receive them. All right, let me go over here before I wrap up out of here. Right, I want to go over here. They give you guys some more news because I'm at the news desk. Now, this news that I'm about to give you is exclusive. This is exclusive news right here, y'all. Now, unless you are a Wise Owl affiliate like myself, you would not have this right here. Now, this is why this is important for me to share this, because this is further separation that I have been, displaying these last couple of days, right? But let's go to the separation. This is my fire interview with Charles Conwell. But right here, I remember I spoke about this though, but this is the official press release from Wise Owl Boxing right here. All 5 of the fighters were successful over the weekend. I just had that gentleman on the platform yesterday. That is Brandon the Cannon Adams. But I had this guy on yesterday. And if you missed it, this is who he wants to fight. What would you say? I know you wanted to get in there and fight. You've been out the ring 16 months, but you did not show that, man. You didn't show, like, normally when guys are inactive, and I hate to use these guys like Earl Spence, you see what happened with him when he got in there with Crawford. He looked like he was out the ring. His timing was off. Deontay Wilder, another guy out the ring, timing was off. But with you, it was like, yo, you didn't miss a beat, man.
Yeah, I think it was, man. I stayed in the gym, though. I ain't gonna cap. I stayed in the gym that whole 16 months while I wasn't fighting. I was in the gym working, getting better, learning.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they be like, oh, you might have a fight coming up, so I'm training. Then they're like, no, you ain't gonna have a fight. So, you in there training, you in there getting better, you in there learning. And that's why I think that's what really helped me. I stayed in the gym the whole 16 months. So I ain't really taking no time off. I was working the whole time.
Yeah. Can you see the question right there? You want me to read it for you?
I can't see it. You can read it. I can't see it.
Do you get a title shot next, or are they going to try to keep the champions away from you?
That's a good question. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I think Fundora out for a while. I know he got a broken nose. And the WBA champ, he about to fight Crawford. And the IBF champ, I don't know what he doing, but so if not, I'm just trying to stay active and fight the best people possible.
I like my question right here. Listen to what I said. Okay. And this is pretty much the same question, but a little twisted. They said WCF World Combat Sports said, how many fights do you think until a title fight? How many do you think Golden Boy will give you before a title fight?
I'll probably fight for a title like next year. I think, I said, all the titles really held up right now. You know what I mean? I would love to fight for a title at the end of this year or early next year, but I think sometime next year though. I think sometime next year I should get a title shot. I don't know how many fights that is, but I think sometime next year though.
2025. Now 154 is smoking, right? If you could, let's roll out the next 3 fights, names included. Who would you want? If we're at the Golden Boy office right now, Golden Boy office, if I can have it my way, who would I want to fight? If I can have it my way, I can pick and choose who I wanted to fight. Yeah, I fight Fundora. I definitely fight Fundora. Get them titles. Fundora. I would fight Earl Spence. He got that good big name. And I'm not right. Now, I'm not saying this because Charles is my guy, right? I think he'll break Earl Spence up right now. What do y'all think about that? I want to get your opinion on that. Oh man, look, it must be an Earl Spence guy here. They got the fuck up out of here the moment I played that. But that's what I was waiting to play. I think he would break Earl Spence up at 154. And Charles Conwell competes at 154. I don't think Earl Spence has it anymore. I think Charles Conwell breaks him up. That's why I loved when he said that. And I damn sure did what I had to do with that, right? You see how I edited that up? Because I was like, man, they need to hear this. And I shared it with a couple of people that I know talk boxing, that sit around and talk boxing. Hopefully they talk about that, man. Do not listen, you motherfuckers sit on here and discuss absolutely nothing, right? Discuss what that 2016 undefeated Warrior said. He said he would not. You see what I said to him, right? I gave him the media marketing agent talk. I said if we could walk into Golden Boy offices right now and I represent you, Wise Owl Boxing represents you, Soul City Boxing, and we sit down at the table and we say, Charles, what 3 names do you want? He said Fondora, Earl Spence, and another one of the champions. So please do not act like you didn't hear that. Because I know some of y'all going to act like y'all didn't hear because it was Earl Spence. And he said he wanted Spence for the name, goddamn it. And I said, damn. I said, don't worry, I got you. I'm definitely going to put this out. Because they're going to act like they didn't hear that. They're going to act like they didn't hear that bad news. He said, I want him for the name. He's a trophy, pretty much. I should have got real chippy and said, yeah, you want a trophy, huh? He's a trophy. That's what a name is. It's just a trophy. What y'all think, though, man? There's a couple y'all in here, man. Christopher, if you still in here, what you think, man? How you think if they was to line that up, man? You think Earl Spence would be able to keep Charles Conwell off his ass? Because you see, Charles Conwell's a pressure fight. He's a dog. He's a dog, man. He's a straight dog. I think he'll break Earl Spence up, man. I think he breaks him up, man. That's just my opinion, man. I think he breaks him up, man. You know, Earl is a shell of himself. You know, he's a shell of himself. He's going up to 154. Terrence Crawford beat life out of him, man. You know? I'm looking at something on Twitter. See, the good thing is when I'm at the desk, I can multitask. Oh man, I'm about to go back to Twitter. I am about to go back to Twitter. See, look, this is I reported on this, man. I gotta put this back up. Do. Told you. Told y'all they budget is low over there. But hey, what do I know? Yes, it is. I told you that budget was low, man. People don't, you know, it is with social media and YouTube and all of this stuff. People just like who they want to like. It's not about the information, you know? It's not about the information. It's about who they like, right? And this fight week, I just came to go and prove that, man. Because a lot of these content creators, y'all like them. It's just like the fighters, y'all give them passes. You know, y'all give them passes. Because they did not cover nothing. Man, I'm multitasking, y'all. Damn, I said it, $2 million, man. They put up $2 million. And wonder why that dude, and wonder why Boots Ennis ended up signing with Matchroom. Wonder why, right? This card is crazy already. And then they talk, man. And then they are talking about adding May is next week. PBC has had one event since December. We are not supposed to talk about it without being labeled at, oh man. That's my dude T Street Controversy. Let me repost that, man. Let me repost that. I'm active on Twitter right now, y'all. Yo, the PBC put up $2 million. I told you guys this, man. So yeah, they're weak, man. And nobody wants to talk about that shit, man. Let me see who's on YouTube right now. Are the great debaters out right now? When I was setting up for my interview, right? I seen niggas, they was out. I was like, man, it's just you niggas is just the worst right now. Like, you niggas is the worst. Yeah, WCS has been killing y'all, man. WCS has been killing y'all. It's this guy talks about PBC haters now. PBC is broke, my guy. There's no such thing as PBC haters. Fighters are leaving left and right over there, man. Hopefully Gary Antoine Russell could be the next one. Get away from that, man. Let me see what WCS is kicking.
So we up here talking. He's saying, you remember, you know, when he was in Las Vegas and he was antagonizing, you know, he was up there talking about.
Listen, I'm about to wrap this up. Go head over to my man, WCS. WCS was cooking today, man. I want to check out WCS, man. You know, I was gonna stay on for an hour, but I think JoJo's was a half hour. This is about 46 minutes. Right? I'm not selling my listeners short, right? I'm gonna go over and see what WCS is cooking about. Because these other guys ain't doing shit, man. These guys are bozos, man. I swear. But listen, I'm gonna wrap this up. Maybe I'll come back on later. I don't know. My kids ain't here, you know. The news by Shanewz. This is the Source Experience. Thank you again, Chris. Once again, the PBC is weak, putting up $2 million. Meanwhile, Boots is going to make $3.3 million. Hopefully, you caught that source.
This is the news by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?
In Arena, look who I got. Ring girl.
Hi, Arena. Miss you, girls.